Homeless black boy says he can wake millionaire's daughter. What happens next is unbelievable. It was a cold Thursday morning in Atlanta. The rain hit the hospital window as doctors whispered in the hallway. Inside, a young girl lay still in her bed. The millionaire's daughter, unresponsive for days. A soaked black boy stood at the door barefoot. "I can help," he said. And the room went quiet. His name was Jalen Brooks, 13, homeless since his mama passed. But Jalen had a gift. His grandma once said his hands carried peace. On dark nights, he sang to crying babies at shelters. He wasn't always on the street. He had a home once, with a porch light that always stayed on. A man in a suit stepped forward. "Get this kid out of here," he snapped. The nurses stared unsure. Jalen's shirt clung to his thin frame. The guard grabbed his arm. "You don't belong here, boy," the man hissed. Jalen didn't fight. He just looked back at the girl, and they dragged him out. But Jalen stayed near. A nurse, the girl's aunt, stepped outside. Her hands shook as she handed him a towel. "What do you need, son?" she whispered. Jalen said nothing. He just walked back inside when no one looked, knelt by the girl, and hummed a soft tune his grandma taught him. The girl's fingers twitched. By morning, word spread. Street boy wakes billionaire's daughter. Reporters crowded the hospital gates. The CEO fired his top advisor, the one who tried to block Jalen. Donors pulled out. The man's pride crumbled, all while Jalen sat in the corner, silent, watching the sun rise. Later, Jalen visited his mama's grave. He placed the hospital bracelet on the stone, said nothing, just traced her name with his thumb. The breeze felt warm for the first time in months. Weeks later, the hospital opened a new wing, Brooks Family Healing Center. The same guards now welcomed kids from shelters, giving them warm meals and a place to rest. That same CEO quietly funded it, no speeches. And now, every song hummed in that building carries Jalen's name.